you look at celebrities and, you know, they go on the red carpet. Obviously, they like what they wear, but, you know, they get criticized and, you know, they're the worst dressed and the best dressed. But, I mean, it was their decision. They liked it. And I think as long as you stand by what you think and see, then it doesn't matter what other people think.
I don't know, because I don't like this, and I don't like the butt. But when he saw the muslin, it looked exactly like this, and he liked it.
My thoughts is it's too late to change it right now.
Good thing there's nothing there. But I mean, there's no badonkadonk back here. Like, there's like no butt.
Well, this
and I
guy
feel
doesn't
like
have a butt.
that's what I'm saying. So I feel like a guy's gonna.
It's gonna be a little baggy. I don't know. What are the seams supposed to be like?
Yeah.
Going down like this?
Yep. No, they're
Like, because this one like all pulls in almost like it's extra
I know.
like dart area, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it's because they thought they were gonna rip their pants in the 18th centuries. And I understand you're not gonna rip your pants right now, but
My inspiration came from 18th century Marie Antoinette style, but with a modern twist to it.
I'll have a bride, a bridesmaid, a groom slash groomsman, a flower girl, and a ring bearer.
For the
Yeah, but not that
Ben.
much.
I mean, maybe if I make little punkers here, you know.
Yeah, we have to make sure that they're like equal.
What if I gather it? I don't know.
Option.
Nerd. Or I'll just freaking pull it back like this. How's that look?
That's better.
Taking it in the crotch area.
The hard part is making sure everything is lined up perfectly, sewing it even, making sure all your patterns are exactly alike and that it's all going to work together.
This side needs to go together.
Right?
This needs to go together.
Our designs generally start off, you know, we draw them, but then at the end, you know, we get inspired by how the fabric's moving or something like that, and then, you know, the design can start one way and then it could totally end up another way. Should I try and Velcro it, see how it goes? Ready? I'm going into bridal because, you know, everybody thinks about, like, their wedding if they're a girl, so, you know, they always imagine this, you know, beautiful dress, and you know, I want to help create that for them and give them that special feeling that brides want to feel.
There's different steps to designing. You have to come up with your design originally, and then you have to plan how you are going to put it together. Sometimes it can be pretty complex ideas, and then eventually you start actually sewing. Sewing is probably the easiest part of the whole thing. The planning behind it is the most difficult part. My collection is 3 pieces that gradually go from something that's wearable to something more in the art or gallery pieces. And it is inspired by the concept of marble, and that it's really hard material, but it looks really soft and really elegant. So all of these pieces that are in here are strips of silk that I dyed, and then basically I dyed yardage of silk and then ripped it all up, then laid it out on my garage floor and did yarn throughout it, and then I backed it with wool fibers. So that's all of this, and then when you get it wet and you roll it and kind of agitate it, it all sticks together to make fabric. I cut my first dress backwards too, and that one turned out fine. So we're gonna see how we can do this. The hardest part about being a designer is coming up with original ideas that can be adopted easily.
I don't know, I needed, this one took like what, 7 or 8? 9? So like 9 or 10, but the other one's not as wide, it's longer. So, I don't know, I have a whole bunch of scraps to play with.
You know, you think about what you're designing and, you know, we all do this, but we set like time limits. Oh, I want to get, you know, the top of the bridal dress done in, you know, let's say 2 days, but in reality it's probably going to take you a week because you got to pattern and, you know, true everything up and then make a muslin, which is like a prototype, and then you finally get into your real fabric. And it takes a lot of
The
time.
design field is very opinionated. People have different opinions, and it's sometimes hard to take it if they don't like what you've made. It's something that you love, so you just have to really stick to it and do what you like because somebody else will like it too.